Welcome to Juniper Rentals. We're delighted to host you at the Sapphire Suite, our elegant retreat in the heart of Stirling. Upon your arrival, you'll enter through this private black gate and make your way down the stairs to the main entrance of the apartment. Paid street parking is available directly outside. We recommend using it briefly to unload your luggage before relocating your car to one of the nearby free on-street parking spots. I'll guide you there just now, just a short walk away. As you turn onto Douglas Street, this street is free parking. Please just take care with the double yellow lines and ensure that you take note of the local signage. The parallel street, Bruce Street, is also free parking. Please again take note of the local signage and ensure that you're not parked on any double yellow lines. All of these locations are free parking and you'll find a convenient space for your stay. I'll take you back to the apartment now and help you settle in. And when arriving to the property, you push the gate open. Have a seating area for you to enjoy. And the key safe is located just to the right hand side of the door. Take this cover and pull down, then you enter the code that we provided. Once you've entered the code, take the dial just here, turn right clockwise and pull open. Then retrieve the keys, and then close the safe behind you, and then take the dial and turn left anti-clockwise to lock. And just check that it's locked behind you, and then put the cover back up. For the door, there's only one key. Pop it into the door and turn left anti-clockwise to unlock. And then, welcome to the apartment. And when inside, to lock the door, simply close behind you and take the dial here, turn left anti-clockwise to lock the door, which locks the door. The hall lights are controlled just here. Just flick these on and off, like so. And into the first bedroom, master bedroom. A lovely super king size bed for you. We have bedside lamps on either side, which are controlled just with a wee switch just here. Just flick the switch on and off to turn the lamps on and off. There's also a light switch behind here. If you flick this, the main lights go off, back on. We've also got a wireless charging point here for your mobile devices. And again, likewise on the other side of the bed, just a wee switch for the lamp. We have some hanging space, and in our drawers we have a hairdryer for the blinds. These are Roman blinds, so you can pull these up and down just here. And the radiator valve is just controlled behind this cover. Just simply pull this to the side, take the little dial here and turn to adjust. You can see the wee marking at the front is showing what level it's at. Turning to lower the numbers to this icon and higher the numbers just here. Just turn, adjust to make yourself feel comfortable. Got a fan in case you need. And the light switch is just here. This switch does the main light, and this switch here does the wee alcove. And into our second bedroom. We have a lovely built-in double bed for you to enjoy. Again with plumbing blinds and the radiator. You can see the wee icon here, and it's currently set to the highest temperature. If you want to reduce the temperature, just turn this to the lowest setting just here. Please feel free to turn, adjust, make yourself comfortable. Just in this cupboard here as well, we have our trip switch. In case there is a power cut or something trips, if you come in here, and these are all currently in the correct position. If anything is pointing down, just feel free to flick it back up, and if there is a problem, just please get in touch with us and we can help. The light switch control just here. We've got some hanging space, and just in this drawer we have some storage. And the light switch for the main light just here. And just in the whole cupboard just here we have our tumble dryer. We've also got our ironing board, our iron, fire blanket and first aid kit, and we've also got a mop and a bucket and a brush just here. For the tumble dryer, to work this, you want to press the button just here, which you can see the power comes on, then take the dial, turn to any setting that you'd like, and then just hit the start button. To pause this, push this button just here, and to turn off when you're finished, just this button. To open the door, just simply pull towards you. It's important before you use the tumble dryer to pull this out before use, and if you open up the lint, and then any lint removed from in here, put it into the bin please, and then close this back, and then put this back into position. Fill your clothes and then start. This is a condenser tumble dryer, so it does fill with water, so after a few uses, if you could please remove this carefully, take this out, and then just pour out of this section just here down into the drain in the bathroom please, and then return it and just slide back in. And the light switch just here. And for the bathroom, the main light is just located here, and just above we have the isolator switch for the fan. Please make sure this is always left on, and don't put this off please. And into our bathroom. For the tap for the sink, the hot water is just turned this way and then lift the tap up, and for the cold, turn towards the wall and lift up. Into the shower, the doors just slide open. We have an overhead shower and a handheld shower. For the temperature controls, we have the dial on the right hand side. To increase the temperature, use the dial just here, and to increase, press the button and turn towards yourself. Just make sure to make small changes as it does change quickly. To reduce the temperature, you want to turn towards the wall, like this. For the controls on the left hand side, you have the switch here, which controls between the handheld shower and the overhead shower. If you turn towards you, like this, then it switches to the main shower head. And if you turn this switch towards the wall, then it switches to the handheld shower. For the towel rail, to increase the temperature in this, you want to turn this dial here to the left, so anti-clockwise to fully open the valve, and to reduce the temperature, turn towards the wall clockwise, which reduces the temperature. And you want to do this on both sides. You've also got a hook for your towels. And to lock the door from the inside, we have this little dial. Turn this left anti-clockwise to lock and right clockwise to open. Moving into the small toilet. Likewise with the bathroom, we have the isolator fan just here. Please just leave this on, don't put this off. And the small toilet, there'll be lights just here. Bathroom for you. Again, tap just here. You want to turn towards the wall and then lift up for hot, and then turn this way for cold and lift up. And we've got some lovely sea kelp soap and shampoo throughout the property for you. And the light switch just here. Moving into our last bedroom. We have a king size bed. Again, bedside lamp just here, controlled with the little switch. Hanging space for you and a chest of drawers. And some Roman blinds. To adjust the temperature on the radiator, the same throughout the property. You have the little icon just here, and to reduce the temperature, turn to the lower the numbers and down here for off, or turn around to maximum temperature marked here. Feel free to turn, adjust, to make yourself comfortable. And the main light switch just here. The thermostat for the property is just controlled here. Just turn this and it comes on. You can tell it tells you what the actual temperature is on the right hand side and what the target temperature is on the left hand side. So to increase the temperature, just take this dial and turn it around, and you can see it changes the temperature over here. To reduce the temperature, turn left anti-clockwise, and you can see the temperature goes down. Moving now into our living room. Which is a lovely kitchen space for you to enjoy. The hot tap is just over here, just pull this down towards you, and likewise with the cold, just pull this one just down. Got our sea kelp hand soap. And just under the sink, we've got our fire extinguisher and some cleaning supplies. Our bin is just pulls out in here, and our fire blanket on the wall. Just for reference, our boiler is located in this cupboard just here. It's well serviced and you don't need to make any adjustments, but this is just for reference as to where it is. Please don't change any of the settings or change any of the switches, please. For the overhead fan, to turn this on, just tap this button just here and you can see the number 1 comes on. To increase this, you press this button here and there's 3 power settings. To turn it off, press this button. Just to activate the light, just tap here and the light comes on. For the kitchen hob, you simply tap the button just here, and each icon represents each corner of the hob. So if you want to use the top left, you use this one, bottom left, top right, and bottom right. So if I want to use the top left one, I tap here, and you can see the icon immediately comes on. To increase the power, just tap this button just here, up to the maximum temperature of 9, and to reduce, press this button down to the lowest one of 1, and then off. To turn this off, just tap here. This is an induction, so it won't come on until a pot or pan is on top of it. For the oven, to use the fan oven, you want to use this icon just here, and then tick the dial on the right and turn around to your desired temperature. This little light will go out when it's achieved the temperature and it's ready to use. And when you're finished, please put these back up to the off position, and it just pulls open and pushes closed. Just to the left we have our fridge just here, and on top we have our freezer. Just pull this out towards you, which gives you the freezer section, and just close behind. For the microwave, to open the door, push this button just here, which opens, and just gently push closed. You can do an automatic 30 seconds just by pressing this button just here, or you can choose a manual time. So turn this little dial here, left anti-clockwise, and then right, and then you can choose whatever time you'd like, so minute 30 for example. Then press the start button. If you decide you want to add another 30 seconds, you can just press this button again, and it adds more on. If you want to pause, tap this once, press this and it opens. Check your food. Close it again, then to restart, this button. If you want to stop completely, press this button twice. For our toaster, we have two sections just here. This section will not work until this one's been pressed down. So if you press this down first, and if you have 4 slices by end, then use this section just here. To cancel, press this button, and the time duration is just activated just here. The larger the numbers, the higher the duration of time, and the lower the numbers, the lower the duration. The kettle is controlled just with this little switch just here, which lights up to show it's on. And we also provide an Nespresso coffee machine. To use this, you want to press this button just here for a large cup, and this button on the left for a small cup. You want to lift this up here, and then put one of the capsules into this section in the shape shown, and gently but firmly pull this back down. To fill the reservoir at the back, you want to pull this out towards the wall until here we click, and then lift up. You then want to fill the reservoir, and then pop it back onto the section at the back. You'll feel it in the right position, and then you want to pull this towards the machine until you refit. We do provide you with some amenities to get you started. And our pots and pans just in this cupboard. In this cupboard just here, we have our washing machine. To use the washing machine, just simply turn to a setting that you'd like, and you can see the time duration starts. You want to pull this little drawer out. In this section just here, you have your main detergent, and then in this section, your fabric softener. Then just close the drawer. When you're ready to start, just press the start button just here, and the cycle starts. And when you're finished, just turn it off. To open the door, just simply pull open towards you, and push closed. For the radiator, again the same throughout the property. You can see the little icon just marked here. It's currently set to maximum. Just simply turn to the lower numbers to reduce the temperature, and feel free to turn and adjust to make yourself comfortable. And into our living room, a lovely space for you to enjoy with dining table. We also have a wireless charger just here for you. The Wi-Fi router is just at the back of the lamp just here. If there is any problems with this and it needs reset, simply put it off at the wall and then put it back on after a few minutes just to help it reset. You shouldn't need to do this. For the television, simply press the on button on the top right hand side. The television is a smart television, so if you scroll down with the arrows just here, you can choose any of the apps. Please feel free to sign into any of them that you'd like. Just remember to sign out when you depart. You can get to this section by pressing the home button just here. If you want to go to our free view channels, you want to take the remote and the freely button just here. You want to press this and it automatically takes you to the free view section. You then want to scroll over to TV Guide and then press the middle button just here. This takes you to the TV Guide with all the live channels on at the moment, and you can activate these by scrolling down, finding one that you'd like to watch, and then press the middle button just here. You can press the back button to take you back to the main preview TV Guide. Which takes you back to this section, or you can press the home button just here and it'll take you back to the TV's main section. And when you're finished, just press the off button. For the lamps, they're controlled by a little switch just here. And the lamp just to the side of the couch, just off here as well. The main lights just here is for the kitchen. Middle one is for the main middle light, and the side here for the wall lights. And when departing, to unlock the door, just turn to the right clockwise, which allows you to open the door. And when you're departing, just make sure to please turn the hall lights off just here. Then take the key into the door and turn to the right clockwise, which locks the door. Please just check that this is locked behind you. Then if you can please return the key to the key safe by pulling down the flap and then enter the code that we provided on check-in. And then once you've entered the code, again just take the dial just here, turn right clockwise, which opens the safe. And then if you can carefully pop the keys back in on the bottom, just make sure that it leaves enough room for the safe to close. Then close the safe and then take the dial here, turn to the left, which locks the safe. And if you can just check that it's locked like this before you leave, and then pop the cover back up. Then exit up the steps. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. Hope you had a lovely stay, and we hope to welcome you back soon. And for general waste, if you come through to this gate at number 2, and for general waste, just at number 2, if you come up the ramp just here, you have paper and cardboard in the green bin, plastics and cans in the blue bin, and general waste in the grey bin, and glass bottles in this bin, please. And just close the gate behind you. That's at number 2.